Hey y'all, we are back with Trending Talk Fridays. What's buzzing this week? For those of you who haven't seen it, Amazon Prime has a documentary out with Megan Thee Stallion. She did admit that she lied to Gayle King about being intimate with Tory Lanez. I think we all knew she was lying. However, I don't think that has any influence over the case on whether he pew-pewed her or not. She, got caught off guard, she said, and she lied. I'm not excusing the lie, but that doesn't mean she was lying about what happened that night. I mean, people lie, not about every situation. You can't say because she lied to Gayle King that she was lying on the stand. No, she didn't take the stand. That she was lying about the report of what happened that night. So there's that. Also, it's a pretty good documentary. I would catch it if you're able to. I enjoyed the story. Speaking of fools, Kirk Frost wanted to give his 2 cents and say, free that man now. It's giving mad because he smashed a homegirl. Not cool. This man is in jail. First of all, Kirk, Megan was well aware that Kelsey and Tory were dealing with each other, so she wasn't mad about that. I wish people would stop speaking so freely. Like, honestly, it's okay to be quiet sometimes. This man is a proven liar, cheater, and manipulator. Stay out of this fight, Kirk. Stop giving your opinion on the internet. And everybody, please remove the microphones. Don't platform this man. Bye. Another man the microphone definitely should be removed from: Academics. Academics advocates for Lil Durk, Fetty Wap, Pooh Shiesty, and Tory Lanez to be released from prison following Young Thug's release. Sir, that's not how life works, because Young Thug was released. Now, let me just say this. I don't know if any of these men are guilty or innocent. However, I want to really stop trying to normalize dangerous men being out in the world because you like their music or they're charming. I'm totally against it. If these men were a danger to their communities, whether they're fighting for their ops or have whatever they try to say, they should be behind bars. And it's just that simple. If they're committing RICO acts, if they are pushing guns, pushing violence, pushing drugs into our communities, they absolutely should be behind bars. And that's what I have to say about that. I don't like all this free so-and-so because you like their music or you like them as a person or they're your cousin, uncle, dad. That's not okay. Again, I have no knowledge if these men are actually innocent or guilty of the charges they have been accused of, but they need to think about their families instead of this street cred and being validated by the community, whether it's the hip hop community, their peers, their followers, their family, friends, whoever. They need to consider their families. Now, I know Durk has a lot of kids. I do not remember how many, but keep that in mind, that your children have to go through this. Your children have to see this in real time on social media, on the news, and now they're going to have to see this play out because of whatever reason. And I don't know if the man guilty or not. Because of whatever reason, he has been accused of the crime that he has been committed, which is murder for hire. Think about your children. So y'all know last week, DJ Envy wanted to give Diddy grace. Now look at him and the outfit he chose for his daughter. Now, this young lady, I don't know exactly how old she is. Looks like she's about 8 or 9. Why would he ever think this was a good idea? And I'm really disappointed in Gia that she would allow it as well. Lil' Kim was sexually hyper with every last sense of the word. And you wanted your child to be there for Halloween? For what reason? For what reason? If you want to honor Lil' Kim and Biggie, there was a different way you could have did that, DJ Envy. I do not agree with this. I think it was totally inappropriate. I think it was totally distasteful. And again, I'm disappointed in both parents that you spent money making a video. You don't know what men or women with devious minds are going to do with that video. DJ Envy, you need to really do better. Protect your children at all costs. Now, for some reason, Beyonce lives rent-free in Erykah Badu's head. I don't know if you guys remember, but she was accusing Beyonce of stealing her style. Ma'am, you did not come up with those tall hats. You are not the creator of them. So I have no idea what she's talking about. They don't have the same style. They don't have the same fan base. Nothing is similar in any aspect to try to equate Beyonce to Erica Badu, and why she even wants the comparison. I'm totally confused. She was on Breakfast Club, and she's talking about where's the Beehive. She ain't seen them lately. What you looking for them for? I don't understand why you trying to check for the Beehive or Beyonce. I don't even know what she was on the Breakfast Club for. And I did. No, I'm gonna say do. I do like Erica Badu's music, but her as a human being, she just moves so weird to me. She wanna be accepted so bad. She don't know who she is, and all that whole spiritual "I'm one with the earth" is all a fraud. I believe. I don't think that's who she is in any capacity. I think she's a complete fraud. And not just because she's saying things about Beyonce. I'm just saying, look at her pattern of men. Look at her pattern of friends. First, she's okay, I'm a hippie. Then she want to show her ass everywhere she go. Then she want to sell her pussy scent. Like, I don't get it. I don't get the whole thing. I think she's a living fraud, and I don't think she knows exactly who she is. She hasn't become who she wants to be yet. So cut the bullshit, Erica Badu. Stop it. Go on with what you're trying to accomplish instead of worrying about other people, and you probably will be more successful, which is your goal. Maybe that will make you happier. Okay, Drea Michelle responded to Laura Govan's claim that she beat her up because she was sleeping with Gilbert. Drea, and I am Team Drea. Drea cleared it up that she was not married to Laura at the time. It did not happen while she was on the show. I just think Laura, I don't know if Laura actually doesn't remember how things happened in real time, or she's just a complete liar. And I'm really pushing towards the latter. I don't believe anything Laura says. She's warped in the mind, and I think she likes to play victim. She wants to lay on the floor and then wonder why people are stepping on her. I don't understand what she's talking about half the time. She plays victim again. She's saying that she's not close to her sister because of a family issue. All the rumors are saying it's because Gloria slept with Gilbert, and rumor is that Laura was with Matt before Matt was with Gloria. So, and then if you go down the rabbit hole and you look at other things that have happened in their family, they are really a disturbing family. Go and research, look on YouTube and things like that, and they will tell you different stories about disgusting things that have occurred with their family dynamic. So it's no wonder that they aren't close. I don't think Laura is a friend to anyone. I'm pretty sure she'll use those kids to try to keep collecting checks. Nobody's interested in seeing her on reality TV. She has actually no talent. And she's a colorist. We've all seen that play out with New York from Flavor of Love. I don't even know why I spent this much time on Laura, but yeah, I'm Team Drea. I believe Drea. And if that fight had occurred, they definitely would have aired it. So show me the footage, Laura, then I believe you. Otherwise, go about your business. This is a sad story. This woman jumped off Niagara Falls with her two children because she was struggling with the father of her children. I really don't like saying baby daddy. That's how they worded it. She left a tweet saying she wished somebody loved her. The ironic part is she left the man and then decided she wanted him back. And I guess he said, no, let's keep it how it is. I don't have the full story. However, ladies and gentlemen, you have to love yourself. Nobody else can really prove to you that you're worthy unless you believe it. So if you're not happy being who you are, you're not going to be happy in a relationship. You're not going to be happy at a job. You're not going to be happy with these friends. You're not going to be happy with your family, your mother, your father, your children. You aren't going to be happy because internally you don't see your worth. Hopefully I'm making sense. But until you love yourself, nobody else would ever be able to. It wouldn't matter how much money they spent, how much time they spent, if the sex was good. None of that would matter if you are not happy internally. And that doesn't mean you walking around smiling and skipping down the street every day. What I mean is that you know your worth. You are pleased with yourself, and the things that you aren't pleased with, you're willing to work on daily, because you can still be happy while you're trying to acquire other goals. You can still be happy at your job, even if it's your desire to be supervisor. You can still be happy in your relationship, even if you desire to be married. You could still be happy having short hair while you allow your hair to grow out. So I think right now, this world is so microwave that everybody wants everything they think of when they wake up in the morning just because they woke up in the morning. And it's just, life just doesn't work that way. There may be people you think are more accomplished than you, and they don't feel good about themselves. I think, I keep saying, I'm so sorry. I think wanting things you haven't worked for really creates mental issues within people. And prayers go out to that young lady and her, not to the young lady, to that young lady's family, to the father of her children, because now he no longer has his children, to her parents, to her family, anyone that encountered her, her co-workers, her friends, because I know it's difficult thinking, what could I have done to help? What could I have done to save her? And honestly, guys, a lot of times there was nothing you could do because it is an internal battle. So prayers to that young lady. Okay, guys, that was Trending Talk Fridays. What's buzzing this week? That's all I have. If you have any topics you would like me to cover, let me know. But let's talk about what we went over this week. Comment down below. How do you feel about these stories that have made the blogs this week? All the trending topics. Talk about it down below. Let's have a conversation. And thank you for watching until the end. As always, these are my opinions, not the law. Tune in every Friday for Trending Talk Fridays. Bye.